This is the Pyramid Ultimate, a really awesome gaming tool that I just heard about today, which lets you create your own custom multi-game challenge runs. It's a lot of words, I know. The rules are pretty simple. First, you have to create the run itself, and then you select the challenges for that run. To draft our run, we need to go over to games of our choosing, and these blue bags next to the game, those are the bags with the draft cards in them. So say if you wanted to play Dicey Dungeons in the run, you would pull a card out of there, and then you could do Binding of Isaac. You could do Ultra Kill. Noida if you're a psychopath. And Minecraft, sure, why not? Standard pyramid runs are 5, so I just pulled 5 for ha-has. You can do more or less, doesn't really matter. That's just the standard. You flip them over, shuffle, you pull them out, and that will be your challenge run. Ooh, one of the cards is different. So that would be the order you play them in. The next step is you would go over to each game, so Dicey Dungeons, and you would pull one card from the left and one card from the right. The card on the left would be your main objective. This would be something like win as the Jester, like a main objective. And then the sub-objective would be do not play anything on your first round of your first fight on the first floor. You must draw another secondary objective as well. Dang, that is brutal. Good thing that's not me. You would bring a main objective and sub-objective for each game. The sub-objectives are worth slightly less points, but they are optional. You don't have to do them, but you will only get points for completing the sub-objective if you complete the main objective as well. I forgot to mention that the run is all based on a point system. Your main objective is worth 125 points, and the sub-objective is worth 75. 200 total for each game, 1,000 being the most you can get on a standard 5-game run. So that's the goal, ultimately, is to get 1,000 points. I pulled these aside just at random, slightly at random, because there were some that I pulled earlier. Now I will show you what my first pulled run looks like. We're going to go up here, and we got Vampire Survivors, Apex, Binding of Isaac, End of the Gungeon, Binding of Isaac again. I actually pulled a couple other games, but I managed to get both Binding of Isaacs in the run, which I laughed at. I will be attempting this in the near future, hoping, praying to get the 1,000 points the first try. It's looking like, honestly, the most challenging things are going to be the Apex run, because I haven't played in a while, and I've got a lot of rust on my hands. And honestly, the Tainted Keeper run for Repentance, all the way at the right there, to finish it off, because I've never played Tainted Keeper before, which will be a completely fresh experience. And that Almighty Seed looks kind of crazy. Not only are there dozens of games on the table itself, you also have a random deck from smaller games that didn't have enough challenges to have their own decks. Custom game modes, situation deck, which I can't even get into these right now. I have no idea what they are. Maybe in the future I'll dip in. Because, like, game modes, what would be in here? Multiplayer? Oh, shit. This might be something we could do together, Kevin. All these games laid out for your own choosing. They have packs custom made from content creators, developers, and Wholesomeverse creators. These are the people who developed Pyramid Ultimate. I'm assuming these are content creators who use the Pyramid Ultimate and are supporters of it, which I think is really awesome. I'm not sure what the Wholesomeverse creators are, but they seem to create wholesomeness. That's all I've got. At first I thought this was critical and my jaw almost dropped. I'm not sure what the Wholesomeverse creators are, but I do see that Alexa is a part of both them and the developers. Once again, this is the Pyramid Ultimate. It's a challenge run tool that I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with in the future. There's countless combinations of games that I can play. Some of these games I've put hundreds of hours into. Some of them I have put 0 hours into or 0 seconds of thought into because I've never heard of them before. So there's a lot to discover and explore in this as well, which I'm really excited about. Oh, I almost forgot. Click here for a randomly generated run name. I don't know what v.me is, but I will see you in the near future with v.me's Pyramid of Revolution. See you then.